Okay, first attempt to start it. Yeah, that battery's completely dead. Nope. Not going that trip. Okay, it has a little 12-volt pump on it that the previous guy put on. But I don't know if it really works very good. Trying to think. Let's check this water. Yeah, it's still full after turning it over. That's good. This cap though, it's a chore. It's a chore. Okay, but it doesn't have any floaties on it like before, or I should say like the other one. So we're good there. So I guess the thing to do is check for spark. Well, I guess we'll see if it has spark. Alright, I thought I'd kind of give you an update as I do this because that'd be the best way to do it. So I swapped the fuel pumps out for the one that the guy had on the other one. And I don't know if it flows more than that one. I guess that one came from the parts place that I called. And the fuel, I guess that's where we're at now. We have spark. I confirmed that in the previous clip. So we have spark. Just seems like we're don't have a fuel. So wherever I bought this, they said that the fuel pump was bad, but I should be able to pump fuel through, which I may bypass that fuel pump here pretty soon. I want to do some more looking first, mostly see if we got fuel to the carburetor. So that is kind of where I'm at. I'm also kind of debating on just pulling the air cleaner apart and putting a little bit of starting fluid in there. See if it'll fire on that. If it will, then I know for sure that has spark and compression and all that stuff. So that's where we're at there. I mean, the engine sounds good and everything, so I don't think we got, blown up engine or anything. So it turning over, it sounds fine. Sounds like the other one. So yeah, I keep saying so. I just noticed that. But anyways, yeah, we're still good. Spun it over enough, it should have got fuel, or not fuel, oil pressure. So I want to double check that. And make sure that there's still oil on the dipstick. And there is. So anyways, had this thing running on carbon choke cleaner. It sounded good, I will tell you that. But I've already unhooked the battery and stuff, so I'm not going to do it. And that was kind of a pain. I'm about out of carbon choke cleaner in this can. So I think the plan now is to double check that we have fuel at the inlet of the carburetor. If we do, then, well, we'll be pulling the carburetor. If we don't, we'll be probably just bypassing the original fuel pump and going straight to the carburetor. That's most likely what will happen. Oh, I still got the old carburetor off of this other one. I could just slap it on, because I know it worked for the most part. So there is that. I'll go grab it. Okay, so here's the two carburetors. They look to be pretty much identical. So I don't see a problem there at all. So that might be what we'll do. Now this one had choke issue. It's this little plastic gear down in here is the issue, and that one looks to be good. So that's a thing. But we can always tear that one apart too, which I tore this one apart back whenever I got it. And kind of, you know, blew out the passages with some carbon choke cleaner, and that's about it. About all I could do with it. So yeah, that's a thing. Let's check at the carburetor. We'll do it without that fuel pump for now. Hopefully it'll pull through it if that fuel pump does work. Yeah, we'll try that. Because if we confirm that that fuel pump is working, because I don't think that's been off, so I don't think they've checked it. Because it could very well just be a stuck float, you know, in the up position. Very well could be. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, or just something clogging up like an old fuel hose, you know. These are old. So there is that too. But there again, if it's a carburetor issue, we'll just slap this one on and go from there. Now, so before it dies, it does get fuel out of the old fuel pump, so we are good there, as with the 12 volt. So anyways, there's a lot of poo down there. I cleaned that off pretty good, but I guess not. That's just with the air. That's alright. So here's the differences in the carburetors. This one has this deal on it. Some sort of a vent, I guess. So otherwise they're pretty well the same. I don't know if this stuff comes off pretty easy or what. Might. It might, but this one's gonna go back on. I know it works. Looks like clean fuel coming through, so we're gonna try it. I pulled out, I think it was the idle jet out of this one, and it's just clogged up. So I bet that's our problem. Jets are clogged. So we're going to try this one. Hopefully it'll run. It ran good enough on the other one.